Hello everyone, how are you? Okay, I'm gonna do this reading. I was gonna take a deep breath in and out just to calm down my nerve a little bit. I tried to do this reading a while ago and it's interesting. I had to stop it and rethink it because it seems a lot more complicated than it actually is. Sometimes when I do the readings, like it just flows really easily and I'll be like, wow, I didn't even see that a couple minutes ago. But for this one I had to like stop the video and then think about it because it seems like it's complicated and I didn't want to say the wrong thing, okay? So, I think I understand what's going on right now. I don't know if you guys need a deep breath because it might be a little bit of a complicated reading, okay? But I do think I kind of understand so I can explain it to you better. All right? Okay, here we go. And by the way, subscribe, like, share, do all of that great stuff, okay? So, if it resonates for you. Okay, so I'm going to put this card back down. So, I have to start off with the fact that on the 22nd and on the 23rd, okay, the 2 days previous to this reading, there was this Knight of Cups in the reverse showing up in the reading on both days, okay? And this person is a person from the past. Now, because it's a knight, it was masculine energy, but I don't know if that's necessarily the case in your situation. Okay? So, for the previous day's reading, it's almost like this is a karmic person because it's like a person in shadowy energy. Okay? And so this is like a karmic person, and for some reason I got the message like last month that the karmic relationships are like done and over with, the door is closed, right? And so it surprised me 2 days ago, I did the reading today, but for 2 days, this karmic person is showing back up, okay? So it kind of surprised me because I was like, aren't we done with that already? Okay, so if you guys heard that reading, maybe listen to this one to clarify that, okay? Because the first card that we have right now is the Judgment card. That Knight of Cups in the reverse was acting like a Scorpio when he's shadowy, when he's like when the cards are in the reverse, like court cards, they're showing their negative aspects. And so in that energy, the Scorpio type person, it doesn't have to be a Scorpio, but they would be a disloyal person, and they just pretty much are doing whatever they feel like doing without regard for how it is affecting others. So what happened was that they didn't learn their lessons from the past, and then they had come back from out of separation or something, got back with the person, and like on like the same day, like they're that I'm aware of, like they were getting married or something, and it's like they're already doing the things they were doing in the past, like sneaking out at night and going to a past person or giving resources out, or that other person stealing resources. It's just, it didn't make sense, okay? I didn't understand it. That was the last reading I did previously. So this Judgment card is making a judgment call on that situation. So it's a situation that's probably a karmic situation, that the door was closed to that, like probably last month. Because like when I was doing a reading, it was a long reading too. And so my video kept getting cut off. Like I had to do like a whole hour of video and it kept getting cut off right after I said reunion with the karmic. And I was like, my gosh, that must be my angels telling me I can't say that. So I had to take the cards out. And then my video stopped. It would just completely blank screen on me. And and then the whole video would have been lost. So I was like, okay, that was the message that, the karmics are out. And so I don't know how. So anyway, if you are taking back a karmic, be very careful, because apparently some people are not learning or have not learned their lessons yet, and they're still repeating the same mistakes they had already done in the past, and they don't realize those mistakes are messing up the relationship that they're in or supposedly in. So we start this reading with the Judgment card, okay? Where a situation needs to be done and over with, okay? So the next card, and that's what I'm saying, I need a deep breath because it's almost like I'm so tense trying to do this reading, And it's kind of like my normal personality is kind of be more relaxed. So anyway, I'm like really, really serious. Okay, so this is the 8 of Cups card in the reverse, okay? The person who was cheating and sneaking is feeling regret more than likely. It could just be you feeling regret that you took them back if you're the person who was being cheated on. Let me see. Yeah, well, so anyway, someone is in regrets, okay, of past mistakes, okay? And then someone is feeling bound up, okay? And I would almost think, well, if you're the one listening to the reading, maybe you're not the cheater. I'm not sure. But anyway, like if you're tying yourself to a person from your past and they have shown themselves to be a certain way, if you didn't believe them the first time or the 20th time when they did it, I guess they're still doing it, so be careful. But when you're tying yourself to them, it kind of keeps you bound up. So this could be your energy feeling bound up by the situation. And or you don't see what's going on. Okay, look, see? She has on a blindfold. All right. So maybe you don't realize that the person is still doing the same things that they used to do. Or maybe you hear it, but you were so happy to have them back, you just didn't pay attention or fuss about it or something. I don't know. So, and it's strange, guys. I have a headache doing this. It's really strange. I tried to do this video the first time and I had to stop and make sure I'm saying the right things. But now I just kind of have a headache. I don't know why. So, okay, so the reason why I have a headache could be because if you're in this situation, you have a headache. Because I don't normally have headaches. So, okay, so the next card is the 2 of Swords. And this card, sometimes it can be saying a truth, sometimes it can be saying indecision, but in this case, it's saying no. And I actually did a video, the 20 seconds video is saying just say no. I'm glad it's titled that way, because even if it appeared that the door was open for that karmic person to come back, no, just say no. Because when I was trying to title it, I was trying not to like, I don't know. So anyway, this card is reiterating no, okay? And so if you didn't read the title for the 22nd, just say no. I didn't really, okay, that was a really good title. I was trying to avoid saying no in the title, but it would have protected you, okay? So anyway, this card is saying no, okay? And just to further confirm, because I didn't understand, I had to go back and clarify. I didn't understand whether it was saying truce or indecision, because I was like, that doesn't even make sense. So this is the 10 of Swords. This situation is like done and over with. Like, okay, the situation's dead. So that's why you're saying no. Okay? No. No more of that madness, okay? So this is a new person. This is the King of Pentacles. Okay? So the King of Pentacles, it could be a bank. In this case, I think we're being personal, so it's probably not a bank. But this person is possibly a wealthy person or just a person who protects their money. Maybe they save, maybe they invest or something like that. But anyway, I wasn't sure what was going on earlier. That's why I had to stop the video. I'm like, I don't understand. Why would you call judgment on something and then maybe have indecision to go back to it? That didn't make sense. So I clarified this King of Swords when really I was trying to clarify the 2 of Swords. I just said King of Swords. Wow. That's a slip of the tongue. I clarified the King of Pentacles and I got 3 of Swords, okay? So this new person, I don't know why that showed up there, okay? Because what I was trying to figure out was this King of Pentacles that Knight of Cups in his financial energy? I was trying to figure out, is it the same person? Because I couldn't figure out, was it a truce or indecision? Because neither one would have made sense, okay? But this is a new person. But just because I clarified this card unnecessarily, it's almost like a warning, okay? It's like 3 of Swords here, okay? So I don't know if for the moment, it might be safer if you're resonating with this reading or the previous 2 days readings to maybe be careful of love situations right now, okay? So anyway, this King of Pentacles is offering a commitment, okay? Probably in love, all right? It doesn't have to be in love, it can be in business. So the next card is the Three of Wands. And so the Three of Wands card, sometimes it means a new start, sometimes it means travel, but it could also mean something in regard to business, okay? So it can mean like a new business collaboration or starting like a spiritual business or something like that. Walking toward your spiritual calling, okay? Something to that effect. And then we have the Strength card. So the Strength card is about, I think maybe if you do move to a new location, it may take a lot of your strength. Let's see. It can represent psychic ability, okay? So, okay, the King of Pentacles could be making a commitment to a new business, okay? A new business or a new love. Psychic or intuitive abilities may be playing a role in it. And like it could be because this is the Two of Cups, so he has a partner, okay? So this card, this Three of Wands here can mean responsibilities. So is the King of Pentacles making a commitment to be more responsible? That could be it too. Okay. Anyway, for this card, okay, it could take strength for him to learn how to be responsible. I don't know. Or like I said, intuition can be playing a role in this like new business or spiritual calling. Okay, something like that. I feel the tension just kind of went away. I appreciate it. I was feeling kind of stiff and stuck a while ago. Okay, so anyway, now we have the Nine of Wands. Okay, all right. So the Nine of Wands here means strength is needed to forget about a bad connection. Okay, that's normally like wounded warrior, you're remembering bad things. But this card can also have other meanings. Okay, so it can mean like stability in a big project. Okay, so take that for how it resonates for you. All right, so I would think that the first situation here up to the Two of Swords is about a past situation. The King of Pentacles here is about a new situation, okay? This can be in love or in business, and it can be about a spiritual business also, okay? What else is going on? So, whatever it is, it can be stable financially, but this, I don't know what's wrong with this reading because I don't normally feel like weird energies when I'm doing the reading. But like I said, so the whole first row, as I'm doing the whole first row, there's tension. And the first time when I did it, there was so much tension I cut the video. Okay? So if you get past all of that for the first row, you might be feeling tense and having a headache. Okay? If this resonates for you, those might be your feelings. Okay? So here we might be having stability in regard to a situation. I don't know if it's a love situation with a wealthy person or a business situation. It could just be the business person with his own responsibilities and him gaining self-control to be responsible, okay, and to gain stability. All right, so that doesn't have to be about love. But if it's not about love, why would the Three of Swords card? Okay, the Three of Swords card behind this King of Pentacles, maybe he is suffering from a heartbreak. Okay, maybe that's why that card popped out. Okay. Okay, so anyway, this Ace of Swords card here is about someone sharing his or her feelings about the bad situation here, like the Wounded Warrior card here, a bad situation that hurt them. So say for instance, this could be the King of Pentacles. If he was suffering from heartache, heartbreak in the past, maybe he's speaking up about it. Maybe that's what his business is about. Or because this card is about stability. I don't know. I don't think we'd be speaking up about that. I don't know. So anyway, the energies get really, really tricky. And the reason why is because for some reason lately when I'm shuffling cards, I might be taking out cards beforehand now. I don't know why I'm doing that. It's like the card didn't fully pop out, but I take it as a sign because it was sticking out so far, and I take out the card. So sometimes it's doubly confirming something that was going to come out anyway. Okay. So take that in mind with this card here. Okay. So this King of Pentacles situation here might be a business situation. The first part was about personal, okay? So here with this Ace of Swords, okay? We're going to start maybe a new conversation here. There's some type of betrayal. This Ten of Swords card was one that didn't fall out of the deck, but it's one that was coming out mostly, okay? And the energy on it felt like it was coming out. So this one may or may not apply, okay? So the Ten of Swords is about like a betrayal, okay? If you're starting a new business venture or something like that, because that may be what's going on here. If this King of Pentacles, and like I said, this is complicated, guys. I don't know why it's complicated today. This King of Pentacles has suffered heartbreak, okay? He's trying to be responsible and maybe rebuild himself, okay? And just because it's a king, a feminine energy could be experiencing that type of situation too. If it resonates, it resonates, okay? So anyway, so it's like they're trying to build themselves up. Maybe they spoke about their success. Sometimes we talk too much and we tell people our business, and then it's almost like they betray us. Is that what is going on? Like, I don't know if he said, oh, I'm doing very well and my business is growing, and maybe he talked too much and somebody betrayed him. And then if somebody's betraying you, gossiping you or something like that, that would kind of make you upset, and then you're not doing your work. You're procrastinating and doing your work. Okay, so this Knight of Swords is going toward his goals. So like he wants to get something done and he's going toward it pretty quickly. So we have this Page of Cups, okay, in the reverse. And that could be like a young person who's frustrated, or it can be like a person who's trying to express love but doesn't know how to. So, let's see. So, okay, we have this Eight of Wands card. It's about a lot of opportunities. And this Queen of Cups. So, what I get from this is that, excuse me for the noise, the Knight of Swords is trying to go toward his goal. I don't know if his goal is this Queen of Cups, okay? I don't know if a young person is sending the message but doesn't know how to send the message, or if the Knight of Swords is approaching the Queen of Cups with a message about a child being frustrated, okay? But in the middle of it all, there are a lot of opportunities coming to the Queen, so I'm not sure if she's distracted or something. Let me see. So there's a Two of Pentacles, and the Two of Pentacles is about juggling responsibilities. So maybe the Queen needs to, I don't know if you need to see the card, the Queen has to decide in between her child and her other responsibilities or something, or She's choosing in between more than one love interest. She has two things on her mind. Okay. She may have two things on her mind because there's a past situation here and there's another situation here. This King of Pentacles doesn't have to be proposing to a feminine energy because we don't really see that. We kind of see there's a new start, but we don't know who he was proposing to a commitment, proposing a commitment to. So, this Queen of Cups, she has multiple priorities. One of them might be, or I don't know if priorities, it could be multiple people on her mind. One of them could be the old relationship that was causing problems, because this Five of Cups here is about crying over spilled milk. It's like you're upset that you had to go through a bad situation, okay? So that could be what's on her mind. Let's see. Okay, so, and then we have this Three of Swords again. So sometime when it's a double confirmation, these two cards were kind of mostly coming out of the deck, okay? So it could be a double confirmation, but normally I would have probably taken only this card, which is kind of saying the same thing one more time, okay? Nightmare. So the Queen of Cups is still thinking about past mistakes that caused her sorrow and pain, okay? She's crying over spilled milk. And so the spilled milk there, the crying and the heartache could even be about a child. Situations that caused heartbreak, okay? All right, so I'm going to put these cards back. All right, so like I said, so you'd wonder, okay, these two cards were trying to come out of the deck and they were probably mostly out. So even if you excuse these two cards, right, you have the Nightmare card and you have the Adversary card coming out, okay? So we know that there's some type of negative energies or negative situations on the mind of the Queen of Cups. All right. So here, what is she juggling? She can be juggling worries about her child. She can be juggling worries about problems, heartaches, adversaries. Okay. Those are things that are on her mind. Maybe that's why I don't know if she's distracted from the child trying to, I guess, speak. And the child could be trying to explain that they could either be sending a message of love or, yeah, I think that's what it is. So, let me see. So basically, this queen is in a negative headspace, and so she is not collaborating, okay? So maybe she doesn't want a partner right now because she does not know who to trust, because she's been through hell and high water and she does not know what to do in regard to certain people. So we have the World card in the reverse, okay? And so here, normally the World card means like you're graduating from a certain situation. This card is in the reverse. And let's see. So here we're dealing with like opportunities being limited. I kind of was wondering if a cycle of brokenness is over. The reason why I was wondering that is because if you look at the cards that were right in front of it, and I'm not even sure if it's over, like you have the spilled milk, you have the heartache, you have the nightmare, and you have the adversary. How many more negative cards do you need? And on top of that, previously, you had this Ten of Swords. Like, I mean, look, so I don't know for definite, but it seems like this energy is related to, and I'm not certain, but it may be related to the King of Pentacles. I'm not sure because no, actually that's wrong. Okay? The last court card is the Knight of Swords. Okay? So it's related to a Knight of Swords energy. Okay, I'm glad I got that correct. This King of Pentacles, he was dealing with business, so that may not be the case. He was dealing with his own heartbreak. So, and in fact, this betrayal might be related to the King of Pentacles. So I don't understand why there was so much negative energy in this reading. I'm not understanding. So guys, this is the 24th of December. So I don't know if it's like this world card here. I don't know if this world card is trying to say like you're seeing all of this negative stuff because maybe it's time for it to all come to a close or something. It's time to either limit yourself away from all of the bad energies, remove yourself from that type of stuff. I'm not sure if that's what's being stated, but like I can't help but to see or feel headaches and just tension and all kinds of things. And so I think all those tensions and troubles are being either dealt with or dismissed. Remember this card here, no? No might be relevant. But are all of these things coming up so we can finally be rid of them? Okay? To say, okay, there's certain things I'm going to say no to. I'm going to block myself off from certain things so I don't have to struggle and be shamed 1,000 times. I need to learn my lesson now already and just, you know? So if we're dealing with the Queen of Cups and her energy still, I think she's going to focus on money. We have the Ace of Pentacles here. Okay? So money is starting to become more successful. And we have the Will card. It's about nurturing. Okay? So if you've been through a lot of bad situations and you've been having nightmares, you want success to start coming your way. You want to be nurtured. This could be like nurturing or knowledge. Okay? So I guess this queen is trying to figure out how to get out of the bad energies and to do something that will build her up and not betray her, maybe. So the Fool card here behind that Will card, if the money coming in is nurturing the queen, the Fool card here, is she jumping to a new goal? Is she taking a leap of faith? The Fool card can also represent psychic ability or insight or intuition. So I wasn't sure if these cards should have been included or if the message was already coming through already. But let's see. This card, the Four of Cups. Okay, what I think happened is that I read this situation in many different ways. And I don't know what to say down here. I think that all of the heartache and stuff is kind of dealt with here. The queen is putting her focus on money. She's feeling nurtured. Maybe she is taking a leap to something. I don't know if she's feeling bored though. I don't think it's feeling bored. Someone is losing desire for a relationship. But I don't know why the leap card. I think this is her intuition saying maybe don't focus on a relationship. So I don't know if that made sense to you guys. So I don't know if, okay, on December the 24th, people are starting to realize like I've been through all of this stuff and I'm not sure if I trust people anymore. I don't know if it's people. I mean, like when it comes to relationships, and I know this is not for everybody, But for some people, if you've been through a lot of heartache, I don't know if that's what your conclusion could be when all of these things are coming to a head and you just keep getting hit left and right by negative situations in regard to things that you probably should have left behind already. Okay? So I don't know if the end feeling at the end of the day, when it comes to the 24th of December, I don't know how many people this would resonate for, but maybe some people are not really worrying about love too much and they're just going to focus on their money. Okay? So I don't know if that's the purpose of the reading, okay? So anyway, guys, if this resonated for you, hit the subscribe button, like the video, comment, and share, okay? I really appreciate you listening, okay? Thanks.